doing was getting Hot Wheels autographed. Because I realized, okay, I can't be the best at getting all of Hot Wheels. And you know what I can be the best? I can be the best of getting autographs.
There you go.
That's right. Once you get autographed, you know what? I can be the best. My cars, no one will have because no one will have those autographs. Yep. So then I found out, yes, I can be the best at doing that. So that's what I started doing. And so here is just an example of some of the stuff. Here is George Barris signed a blister pack of the Batmobile. Here is Don Perdone, NHRA dragster, and he signed the blister pack, and there he is signing it. But here is something that is different. This is the late Buddy Baker. And this is the first time Hot Wheels made a NASCAR, original NASCAR. And Buddy Baker was the driver of that car. And Buddy Baker, the late Buddy Baker, has signed all 4 of these cars. Now, what makes these cars different, you would think, well, why would I want 4 of these cars? I mean, why shouldn't I get rid of at least 3 of them? Why do I want 4? Because the one thing about getting autographs is that once you get them autographed, each one of them is still different. Like this one, he's in a white shirt. He's signed in blue in the back. This one, he's in a blue coat and he's signed in gold on the back. This one, he's in a white shirt, but he's signed in black in the front. And this one, he's in a blue shirt and he's signed in gold on the back window. So even though they're all the same, that means they're still all different. So and here's one of my favorites. This is one of the favorite things that I have. This is a 1/18 scale Dioria 2 Hot Wheels made. And what I have is Chip Foose signed it, and Chip Foose was the creator of this car. And then what I've been doing is getting everybody that I know that has been associated with Hot Wheels to sign it. And I have all those pictures. It's like, this is Danica Patrick. Now, who's Danica? Why is Danica Patrick associated with Hot Wheels? Well, Hot Wheels once sponsored her Hot Wheels car, her NASCAR. So, and there's Larry Woods, who was one of the main designers. There's Mike Zornick, who's one of the best-known Hot Wheels collector. And the one thing about this is that this car is like 10 years in the making. This just didn't happen overnight. This has been to about like 5 different shows. And so every time I bring it, I meet someone new that's associated with Hot Wheels, and I have them sign it. So that's why also I had. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. There's Chip Foose signed in the magazine that the car first came out in.
Nice.
So
that's nice.
And not only that, now I'm into a new thing that's even funnier, is that I've taken it to a Hot Wheels show where they had the real Dioria 2 at. So what I've done was I've taken a picture of it with this car on top of the real one. And so now I don't know, it started into a whole new way of collecting, because now I have all my Hollywood cars. I'm trying to get them all pictured with the real cars. Like this one, this is another Hot Wheels car. Now, I'll tell you a story about this one. This is the Beatnik Bandit. This is signed by Cody Roth, who is Ed Roth's son. Ed Roth is since passed away. He was the creator of this car. And Hot Wheels in 1967 made this car in the 1/64 scale. So I went to the World of Wheels for the first time. Well, it wasn't for the first time, but it was the first time to meet Ed Roth. Ed Roth his name is Ed Big Daddy Roth, who was also the creator of Rat Fink. I don't know if you remember Rat Fink.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't remember Rat Fink? Oh, well, that's one thing for the. He was in about 1967 when he was created. It made him off of. It was the bad side of Mickey Mouse. That's how he created him.
He looks like a bad time.
Anyhow, so I went to the World of Wheels to meet Ed Roth, and I knew he made the Hot Wheels Beatnik Bandit. I had 3 of them, and I had 2 blister packs, and I'm ready to meet him. And as soon as he sees me, he says, "I'm not signing any of those Hot Wheel cars." I said, "What do you mean? This is your car." He says, "No." He says, "Hot Wheel made these cars without my permission." He says, "They never even asked me. They never paid for me." He says, "So I don't sign anything Hot Wheels." So I was like almost devastated. I'm like, oh, I bought all these Hot Wheel cars. I even had a 5-pack. And luckily I had some magazines for him to sign, but he did sign them. So later on, this didn't even exist. The 1/18 scale didn't even exist yet. Finally, Hot Wheels, I guess they did make an agreement with Ed Roth, and they did, he was mad because they didn't use the original paint job. They used the Spectrum colors, the 12 Spectrum colors, when he thought they should use the real colors of this. But so I bought this. It wasn't 6 months after I bought this that, unfortunately, Ed Roth passed away. So I never had a chance to get him to sign it. So just last year, I went to the World of Wheels, and they had his son there, and his son was nice. He doesn't customize cars, but he sells a lot of Ed Roth stuff, and he was nice enough to sign it. But they also had the real Beatnik Bandit there, and they had it close enough to the thing where I put this car right on top of the tire of the real one, and I filmed it and walked around the whole thing. It took a film and pictures of this car sitting on top of the real one. It turned out fantastic. So, like I said, that's my newest thing now is getting these cars, the Hollywood cars, put up right on top of the real ones.
Wow.
So it's funny how a collection will evolve, and a collection is almost like a living thing, and it all has to do with your accessibility. Like in the beginning, I started collecting Matchbox Hot Wheels. That's what my accessibility was. Hot Wheels, I was like 12 years old. I started. I collected all my allowance just to get these cars.
Yeah.
Then later on, it was going to NASCAR.